thought you'd be brave for life. I thought you would stay for life. You told me you love me, that's a fucking reason I thought. But I didn't know, oh, I didn't know that you was, oh, I didn't know, oh, I didn't know.
Alright, we back. Fuck, see the channel. Fuck, it's my first time on this account. I had to subscribe. Fucking let this dude. But anyways, bye. Keep it simple. See the champ. Drop the video. Invisible beatdowns are brutal. I've been on the show too. I love this shit, bro. So we had to react to this video. I'm so lazy. I need to start posting more on this account, bro. I need to start posting more. I have not watched this. I don't know why that shit says red. That is gonna be the next video, but let's get to this, bro. All right.
Has had some pretty brutal beatdowns. Like, I'm talking blood all over the screen and guts literally get. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So it has come to my attention that has had some pretty brutal beatdowns.
God damn, bro.
Like, I'm
I hate
talking blood all over the screen and guts literally getting dug out of. So since we are basically at the halfway point of this season, and at the halfway point till we do the first trial of the crispiest Viltrumite in the galaxy, today we're gonna go through some of these brutal beatdowns that have basically broke the internet. So without further ado,
God damn.
alright, so the first ass whooping we're gonna be breaking down is a young Omni-Man getting jumped by his parents.
This one
now,
was
this
something else.
right here basically confirmed to everyone, if you didn't think so already, that being born a Viltrumite is probably the worst fate you could ever ask for. Cause this is without a doubt one of the craziest societies of all time. Like, we already knew that these crazy ass niggas had a whole great purge and half of their population was wiped out because of it. But now we learned that the kids weren't even safe. And to become a fully grown adult, you had to survive getting jumped by your parents. Now, let's take a look at this scene. Young Omni-Man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I could survive, man. I think I could, bro. Like, just fuck.
AKA no.
Bro, ain't gonna lie, bro. Being a Viltrumite is crazy, bro. Shit. I mean, you don't gotta beat your parents. You just gotta prove that you a Himothy. Obviously, obviously they're gonna beat your ass, but you just gotta prove that you're him. And maybe if they like you and don't hate you like a little bit, like fucking this nigga's dad, you can survive.
Was basically teaching a class to these kids about the history of Viltrum, and he decided to ask this little girl a question about the Great Purge. So she started stuttering and didn't know what to say. So this man Nolan walked up to her and put his hand on her head and said, "Think wisely about your answer, little nigga. You know what happens when you get one question wrong, right?" And he was dead ass about to crush her head into smithereens. And you would think that the other kids would be scared for her, but no, they were side-eyeing the hell out of her like, "You best not get that question wrong, bitch, or you're going split gap." So thank God she locked in and got the question right.
She locked the fuck in, bro. Bro, this kid is scary, bro. Cause you know, bro, if they let these little freaks out of Earth through, they'll make humans too. Like, they'll kill grown ass adults for this. Fuck.
This is the craziest part. Before he dismissed class, he told them, "Go find food and shelter if you can, and return here at sunrise ready for combat. Oh, and I almost forgot. At least 2 of you little niggas will die tomorrow. So you best come locked in, or it's your ass." And then they just going with it like, "Sir, yes, sir." Like, dog, this is without a doubt the worst society to ever be born in. They don't even provide their own kids with food and a bed. They gotta find it themselves. The Viltrumites really said, "We don't do that weak ass child support shit. The child
really
can support
everybody
themselves."
for themselves.
So right after Nolan was done teaching his class, both of his parents pulled up on him and straight up looked at him like, "Yeah, you know what today is, young blood? It's your birthday, AKA initiation day, little nigga." So they full on bum rush Nolan and start beating the shit out of him. And bro, you could easily tell that out of both of the parents that this man's mama didn't have an ounce of love for him the way she was doing him. She straight up sliced him in the chest and ran her knee into this man's face. And this wasn't even her nastiest shot. She basically charged up this one punch all the way from the ground and put her whole body into it, making him cough up blood. Then while he was stunned and basically out of it, both his mom and his dad just start running his ass down. No one could not move. This
not gonna lie, he not showing the full shit, but ain't gonna lie, Nolan was putting hands on both of them too, bro. He was touching the fuck out, whoa.
Stuck in a Marvel vs.
boxing,
Capcom 3 Infinite Death combo. Then his dad grabbed his head and gave him just a nasty headbutt. And that headbutt ended up leading to a black eye and a broken nose. So while Nolan looked like he was already on half HP, the mama just stared at him and was like, nah, nigga, this ain't enough. And decided to bash in and
legit just wanted to kill him,
Now,
bro.
while Nolan was getting pieced up by his mama, he was finally able to fight back after having to stomp the ground and kick a stone into his mama's eye, then giving her a well-deserved right hook for being a deadbeat mom. But I want y'all to watch the daddy real quick. While the mom was flying back, the dad just
slapped your shit out that bitch.
These niggas don't even care about their spouses. They just think everyone is just a sack of meat. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't even married.
Nah, that's true. They weren't even married. He deadass he was probably just stronger than her, so he just pinned her down and just fucked the shit out of her, bro. Just made her have his kid. And she, damn, it's a horrible society.
They probably just decided to have a baby to fill the quota. And
no, they did not. They did not decide that. He probably pinned her down and just did whatever the fuck he wanted.
Starts to choke him, and it looks like the dad was pleased and was ready to end his initiation.
Real shit.
But the mama came back and threw him into the stairs. And right when this happened, I knew she was coming back to collect that receipt for her eye getting messed up, and also taking out her anger for the daddy slapping her ass to the side. So she starts stomping his face in, and when she got tired of stomping him out, she just started grounding, pounding, and wailing on him. Like, look at this dude, bro. He is done. This fight should be over. He's clearly had enough. But the mom just continued to beat the ever-living crap out of him until the dad finally came over and told her, enough, shorty. He's had enough. And this is how you could tell that she really hated Nolan and his dad. Because after she beat the hell out of him, she straight up told them,
"You're as pathetic as he is. I hope to never see either of you again."
not gonna lie, if I heard my own mother say this after she just finished stomping me out and beat me down to 1 HP on my birthday, I'ma be so real, I might just end it all. Because I'd be sick to my damn stomach.
Not gonna lie, I feel like Nolan could have took the mom one-on-one. He could have low-key chopped her head up.
I know why Nolan beat Mark's ass like that in season
Real
1.
shit.
Because if this was a parenting he was experiencing, then no wonder his parenting skills were ass. And this just reaffirmed to me again that being born a Viltrumite is in all honesty a fate worse than death.
Brutality. This game, you're not ready.
I like this game. This game looks good. It's a nice ass spaceship game.
Alright, now that was
Well,
our
for the
appetizer.
dot.
Now
Oh,
it's
fuck.
time for the main event. The Conquest versus Mark
Oh,
rematch.
fuck.
Now
This
this
fight.
right here is without a doubt the most brutal fight we've seen.
See,
This
so
fight actually had me so disgusted by the end of it that I had to look away. Because I made the horrible mistake of eating my dinner while watching this. And I will probably never eat watching Invincible ever again because of this. So Satan's greatest soldier Conquest pulled back up to run the ones with Mark again. And you know, I gotta give a shout out to Cesar real quick for being the biggest dumbass of the century.
You a
'Cause we would not be
stupid
getting this
fucking
rematch
idiot, bro.
If bro just did his job and disposed of the body like he should have. Like, you really thought this little ass cage was gonna hold this nigga? Like, holy shit, man. This is the most incompetent motherfucker in this damn series, bro. How did this guy get this job again? Like, honest question. Anyways, bro. So the first person to attack Conquest was the biggest liability on the team, Oliver. So he flew up and immediately got a backhand to the face.
I hate characters like these, bro. Whenever we pull up and like niggas just post up, the first nigga to run up, like, what is you doing, bro? Who are you, nigga? You. And this nigga talk about some, oh, we fuck nigga, who's we, gang? This is you every show. This nigga was useless this whole shit. I don't think this nigga ever did nothing in the whole war, bro. I don't think he beat not one person, bro. Why is this nigga here, bro? Why, low-key, when fucking Omni-Man was like, yo, why you... genuinely, why did you bring this nigga, bro? This nigga is nothing but every 5 seconds they get into Oliver! Oliver! I was literally... This thing is so useless.
So hard it probably gave Oliver PTSD from when Conquest dribbled him like
Fucking
a basketball.
God
Oliver
damn.
tried to come in and hit him again with a barrage of fast punches, but all this was doing was giving Conquest a massage. Nigga was doing the same shit Naoya was doing to Maki, just throwing pillows at him. So Conquest grabs Oliver by the head
and he
tells
just
him,
keep punching. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
You're the little purple squirt from before. Last I remembered, I was trying to rip your guts out. So let's continue from where we were last time, shall we? So Conquest starts to crush Oliver's head, and he's about to pop his head like a balloon. But J. Jonah Jameson himself comes in to save his sorry-ass son from getting his head crushed. So Omni-Man and Conquest started to box for a bit. But this nigga Mark immediately flew in and said, "Hands off, Dad. This fade is mine's and mine's alone." So Conquest looked at Mark and said, "Hey, kid. How's your girlfriend? She doing all right? Ooh, I can't wait to taste her fine ass blood one more time."
This nigga.
So the moment Mark heard Conquest talking about Eve, he just straight up flew directly at him and started viciously putting hands on this
he was
old
putting
nigga.
real
Then
hands,
he started to rain down multiple 6 to 12 elbows right into this man's face. Now, while they continued to box, Oliver was running out of air because he wasn't used to holding his breath in space yet. So he had to fly down to the planet that they were close to so he could re-up on some oxygen. So Conquest saw Oliver flying down and told Mark, "Oh no, we can't let little purple squirt miss all the fun now, can we?" So Conquest gives Mark a nasty blow to the gut, then flies down to the planet to chase down Oliver. And this is where we see one of the most diabolical "he's behind me, isn't he" frames of all time. Conquest pulled up.
This is beautiful. This is a thumbnail. This is the perfect picture. I don't like just think about the motherfucker that was drawing this shit. How did he feel? Like, this is just perfection. I don't even damn, nigga. Like, none of these niggas are my favorite character, but I love Conquest. This is just peak. This is peak. That's all it is. It's just peak.
Right behind Oliver. Hand cocked back in every.
Conquest
pulled up.
Real shit. What the fuck did the Viltrumites keep in these little pouches, bro? What the fuck? I don't even know. Like, I'm just thinking, do you think they keep like little candies or some shit inside? Like, what they got in that bitch?
Right behind Oliver. Hand cocked back in everything. Looking like he's about to swat the half cockroach out of Oliver's soul. But Mark comes in to save Oliver right before he gets chased down, blocked by Conquest. So Mark's grand plan was to basically choke the life out of Conquest. This nigga was not gonna let go of the chokehold he had him in for the rest of the fight. He was fully committed to choking his ass out. So since Mark wouldn't let go, Conquest just started giving Mark multiple body shots. Bro was taking about 50 punches to his liver and 50 punches to his kidneys, while they were just flying around the planet and ragdolling themselves into the environment. So when they ended up slamming into the ground, Mark had the top mount, and it looked like he was trying to crush Conquest's neck and drive his whole body into the ground. But then Conquest lifted Mark up and slammed him into the ground, reversing the whole situation. So Conquest started giving Mark more kidney shots and liver shots. Then he started decking him in the face and bouncing his skull off the ground. But Mark was still hanging onto Conquest's neck while taking this beating. Like I said earlier, this nigga Mark was committed to choking the life out of Conquest's old ass. So Conquest picked up Mark and rammed him into this mountain, and he started to wail on Mark, just swinging punches into him over and over again. And I ain't gonna lie, this next sequence of punches Conquest did gave me back pain while watching this. He hit him with this 3-piece, and the last punch was so hard it warped his back. This man's rib cage just got eviscerated. And he may never walk straight ever again, because it looks like his spine just got snapped in half. It's pretty invincible, man. So they kept on ramming each other into all the surrounding rocks and mountains. And when they finally stopped, you can actually see the damage that Mark has done to Conquest, because his face was now discolored and his eyes were bloodshot red, because he hasn't been able to breathe at all because of Mark's persistent ass chokehold. Now this is when the fight just got nasty as hell, and the brutality just ramped up to another degree. Conquest had his nasty ass hand all up in Mark's face, so Mark turned damn near feral and bit this man's thumb off. And then after he bit his thumb off, he stood Conquest up, and you get this shot from Conquest's POV. You see this nigga Mark straight up spit his thumb out while making eye contact with him the whole time. He didn't even say a word, but you could tell what he was thinking just by the look he was giving him. Just straight up, "I hate you, nigga, let's die." So since Conquest was being pushed back, he had to use his ultimate move, the same one that sent Eve back to the lobby before she respawned. He rams his whole hand into Mark's body. Now, this attack would probably end about 99.9% of people if they
The Viltrumite Ultimate, nigga. I love that shit so much, bro. I still don't understand the logic of why fucking punching a nigga as hard as you can't do the same shit, but stabbing a nigga can. Mind you, if he did that shit earlier, he could have killed him. Or if he did like I'm pretty sure it was Army Man that did it, like just cutting a nigga in half in general, because for some fucking reason, they could deadass just cut your whole body in half, nigga. And with how big this nigga is, he can do that shit too. He just cut that nigga in half completely. But damn, bro.
were hit by this. But Mark, being the main character, empowering through this shit with the power of plot armor, kept on choking Conquest.
This nigga Conquest is
and look at Conquest.
Bro, fuck. If they could, bro, I would have loved to just hear what Conquest thought about this whole situation, like right now, bro. Because I love this nigga always got some crazy shit to say, so I want to hear what the fuck he got to say about this crazy shit.
This man is actually stunned. You can actually see a little bit of
fear like, what the fuck, nigga?
He is now starting to realize that Mark actually got that dog.
He Loki's starting to realize that, yo, nigga, this nigga not giving, I'm finna die.
So Mark slams him down and continues to choke the life out of Conquest. Now we're at the moment where I had to stop eating my dinner while watching this. Because this was the most disturbing and disgusting shit I think I've ever seen in an animated show. Conquest started to dig in this man's insides and rip out all of his internal organs and intestines. Now, I'm censoring the hell out of this because YouTube would eviscerate this video and send it to the shadow room if I actually showed this. Also, if you're eating while watching this, I'm saving your ass right now because you could have ended up like me. My appetite was cooked after this and I did not hit my protein goals that day. My gains were not achieved because of this shit. But this goes on for like a solid minute. Mark was just screaming in pain while Conquest was running out of air and trying to dig Mark's insides out. But finally, after what felt like ages, the lights finally go out for Conquest. And Mark slayed Satan's greatest soldier for a second time. Now I gotta stand up and give Mark his flowers here. Because I won't lie, I give this man a hard time due to him getting his ass whooped and being left in critical condition in nearly 80 to 90% of his fights. But right here, I'll admit that Mark got that dog in him. Because this was his best performance yet, even though he's in critical condition again. But I just know one thing for sure. When they get back to Earth, Cecil's ass better be getting stomped out. Because you're not about to get away with this shit, nigga. Oh, no, bro.
Brutality.
Bro. That shit was just insane to me, bro. She's a bitch, low key, bro. Fuck. I just want to hear what Conquest has to say about this shit. If we could interview this thing after he died,
and that, ladies and gentlemen, would be the end of our little brutal beatdown special. And if you are wondering, yes, this is.
Alright, man. I love you niggas, bro. Yo, if you love this shit, nigga, get to the next video, bro. Because I'm gonna have to react to the other one too, bro. Peace out. I love you niggas.
I thought you'd be paid for life. I thought you would stay for life. You told me you love me, that's a fucking reason I thought. But I didn't know, I didn't know that you was, I didn't know, I didn't.